guys, Noli here and welcome to my channel. In today's video we will check tactics and positioning for center control maps for battleship and cruisers. I mean, you can use it also a bit for DDs, but I will try to do a new video. And what I see, what happens a lot, especially here in European server, is that people are either flanking or they're afraid of getting into the cap area, and they're just then parking their ships on the edge of the area outside, and they're showing their broadside, like you can see here, yeah. So just parked outside the area and showing the broadside. And why is this happening? A lot of time because people are afraid they will get focused and then they will die very quickly, or they will get killed. And why is that? Because, you know, they are either sailing and coming too close to the enemy, or they're just showing too much broadside, as you can see here. So for me it's super easy to hit these ships because they're just standing there showing the broadside outside the area. Or for example, if you check this Leander, he's just sailing straight, not changing the direction, showing the broadside to the battleship, and it's super easy for me just to hit him and take him down without any question. So as a cruiser or a battleship player, you cannot show broadside to the enemy, you know. Check my position here. So I'm showing as little broadside as possible, and I can still shoot all my guns to the enemy that are showing me the entire broadside. And now I hit the island, so I'm turning too much, and I'm showing now the broadside, and I realize that I'm showing the broadside, and I'm correcting it now, so turning in the other direction and pulling back. And this is the position that I want to have. So I'm close to the island. I can, if they start focusing on me, I can pull behind the island. I can use the island as a cover. I'm on the edge of cap, so I don't need to sail forward. I can just move the ship a bit forward, backwards, and just angle it a little bit, so I can still shoot my old guns, but you know, not showing the broadside, not standing in the place, you know. And this tactic, so if you are using this tactic, you should be fine, so you won't die immediately, you know. Just don't show the broadside. Use only if needed. If they are focusing on you, then you just use your front two guns and pull back. Then in this case, if you just pull back outside of the cap area, it's still okay, because you in the beginning you capped the area and they are focusing on you, so they are using the time and salvos, and you can just pull back outside of the area, and you helped your team, because, you know, other members of your team were not focused, and they can then continue capping the area, you know. And so if you're a DD, if you're a cruiser, if you're a battleship, you know, there is no chance in the beginning of game that you are not in the cap area, so you need to get into the cap area. Only ship that shouldn't go in the cap area is carriers, so CV, you know. And then if they are focused on you, and then if you are correctly angled on the edge of cap area, you can still pull back, and then just continue pulling back, and they will lose you from the range, and then the rest of your team can continue, you know, hopefully with more or less full health, can continue controlling the cap area, you know. And a lot of times you see people like this, you know, so flanking and just sailing straight. So there is no need to sail straight. Just stay on the edge of cap area, as you can see here. So, you know, this ship, as you can see, so he's flanking all the way on the edge of the map, just sailing straight away. I mean, this is definitely a no-go, and it's so easy to take him down, you know. Check the distance that I covered in this game. I just went from one island to another island, and that's it. So there is no need to... I just moved a little bit forward, backwards, just angling my ship, and that's it. That's all you need to do, you know. And if they're focusing on you, if you're not showing broadside, so if you're properly angled to the enemy, then you can just show them, you know, your bow. You can turn directly to them, so the target is, or silhouette of your ship is very little, and then just start pulling back, and that's it. This should be enough that you are not killed immediately, and that you can still cap the area, you know. Again, the ship, yeah, he was in the smoke, but again showing completely broadside, and this is a no-go. So few simple rules: get the cap area, don't show your broadside, stay on the edge. If they get focused, then just pull back, use only front turrets, and show as little broadside as possible. And this should be enough that you are playing objective, you're helping your team, and you can still control area. And honestly, that's it. So nothing more than that should be done, you know. also with the DDs, you know, you can go into the cap area and just stay on the edge or a little bit in front of your cruisers and battleships, and that's perfectly fine. And then when you see the position of the enemy ships, then you can push forward, you know, but stay in the cap area as long as you can, you know. And this is all that is needed to do in these maps. Okay guys, so I hope that this tutorial helped you a little bit. Please hit like and subscribe button, and hope to see you in the next video. Bye!